Hello everyone and welcome to Made at Home Sunrise Edition. This month's Made at Home is brought to you by Becca Stackhouse, who is the Crisp County Family and Consumer Sciences Agent with the University of Georgia Extension Office. And my name is Amy Spradlin. I am a health educator with public health here at the West Central Health District in Columbus. And this month, we are going to be talking about breakfast. Again, my name is Amy. I'm a health educator. A couple little fun facts about me. I do prefer tea over coffee. I know coffee is a popular thing, and since we're talking about breakfast, I know coffee will come up, but I am definitely a tea person. I am passionate about encouraging others along their health journey, and mornings are really hard for me, so if you're already checking out because breakfast is not your thing, because mornings are a struggle, I'm with you. Mornings are a struggle, but I do love a good breakfast, and we're going to talk about why breakfast is so important. So this month, our topics are, first and foremost, why is breakfast so important? There are so many things that need to be done in the morning. If you're like me, you're usually running a little bit behind, but it is super important to squeeze in breakfast, and we're going to talk about why today. And then in the coming weeks, we will talk about getting in your fruits and veggies in the morning and some different tips for that. We will talk about grains, proteins, and dairy, so really covering all our bases with the nutrients. And last but not least, watching out for those sugars. They manage to creep their way into everything, so we're going to talk about that as well. So this week, why is breakfast so important? Well, the name breakfast comes from breaking the fast from your last meal, which is typically dinner or maybe a late night snack, depending on your eating habits. And then you've been sleeping. So you have been fasting, more or less, since your last meal the day before. So breakfast is what breaks that and begins to fuel your body for the day. So if you think of this fueling your body, that's what gives you energy for the day. We all have so much going on. You're taking care of your kids, you're going to work, you're visiting your friends. We've all got endless lists of things to do. And you need energy to do all of that. So think of breakfast as filling your fuel tank for the day. So if you need to go to work, but your car doesn't have any gas, you're not going to get very far. Breakfast is how you're going to fuel your body so that you can get through that long to-do list of things that you have to do. You can't run on empty. Just like your car's not going to go anywhere, you're not going to get very far without something to sustain your day. Breakfast is also really good for your health. It has been shown that it can help people prevent weight gain. So if you start your day with a good, healthy, balanced breakfast, it's going to help you snack less throughout the day, and you'll eat less throughout the day because you started your day fueled and ready to go. So if you have looked at diets or just wanting to be aware of your weight, having a good breakfast is a good place to start. And then, of course, nutrition. So we talked about fueling your body for the day. You have to fuel your body with the right things. Otherwise, you're still not going to get very far. If you put anything other than gas in your car's fuel tank, if you put water in there or soda, anything like that, you're still not going to get very far. So not only is breakfast important, but the foods that we eat for breakfast are also super important to keep us fueled for the day. So we will talk about that in the future weeks, some different foods that are important to hit in the mornings. But for now, we are going to join Becca in cooking a new yummy breakfast dish. So Becca, it's all yours.
April, guys. So welcome to Made at Home Sunshine Edition. You've just caught the education part of our Made at Home series. And now we're gonna talk about food demos. So our first one this week is we're gonna make a casserole. So each week you're gonna have education and then you're going to have a recipe. So we've got some spinach in our bowl here, and in our spinach, we're gonna add in our eggs. So we've got about 8 eggs that we just added in with our spinach here. And then we're gonna add in our onions. So we're gonna make a hash brown casserole is what we're gonna be making here. We're gonna add in hash browns. So I've got some shredded frozen hash browns that I've thawed a little bit that we're gonna add into here. And then we're gonna add in some salt, some pepper, and some garlic. And then I forgot to grab the milk. So we're gonna add some milk into here to help give us, so you're adding a cup of milk. And that'll help give us some of that consistency. Then we'll add in our cheese. Lastly, we got a little bit of oil. So once that breakfast casserole is all mixed together, we're gonna dump it into our pan, and then it's gonna cook in our oven for about 30 to 40 minutes. All ready for tomorrow morning's breakfast.